Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Telstra Productions and welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is a free-to-play account playing through the 23rd Century Starfleet Officer storyline. We are doing the Romulan mystery and I've just completed the Vault, which was very different, very cool. Something that is good that they keep throwing different things at you, keep it interesting, really like it. I'm now moving on to Mine Enemy, which is an interesting phrasing, so I think it's going to be something about mines on a planet, I assume, mines in the ground, something like that. Reports of illegal weapon use on Hefha lead you to evidence of greater atrocities. Alright, it's actually Admiral Tanay that we get the mission from, so I thought I might as well stay here and just get it from her now. But before we do that, I've got 2 space points to spend, because for some reason I seem to be getting 2 levels for each of these episodes. Or I have the last 2 anyway, we'll see if that carries on. But I have 2 to spend, so I have decided to put 1 in each of these 2, shield absorption and shield reflection. So on the shield mastery trigger, which is this, up to 20% of incoming critical hit damage applied as shield healing to all facings, and on the trigger of it, up to 20% of incoming critical hit damage reflected at attacker. And that seems really cool. Every 20 seconds the next crit. I think it was every 20 seconds, wasn't it? Where did I read that? It just says every several seconds. I thought it was 20. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 20 seconds. The next crit gets partly reflected back, 20% reflected back, and 20% heals me. I think that's worth it. Yeah, we're going to take both of these. And then I've got a couple of other science things I want to put some points in to get up to the control resistance, and possibly not really fussed. Well, we'll see anyway. We'll see. For now, that is done. Did I get any more equipment? No. Scorpion fighters, what do you actually do with those? Consumed on use. Alright, so it's only used once. Okay, and it can't go on this type of ship, I guess. How weird. Okay, well, we'll keep hold of it. It's a special thing to have. I haven't got any new items, and for some reason my Tribble isn't eating and producing the next one up, so Tarsi doesn't have a Tribble right now while that's waiting to happen. But that's fine. I'm sure it will happen. Let's go and talk to Admiral Tanay and get Mine Enemy. Why would Obsec and the Remans want to attack the Romulans? I don't know. Mine Enemy.
Starfleet Intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obsec and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines, and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obsec and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed.
Okay, cool. We could do that. Ooh, a halter hatchling. Interesting. Alright. Okay, let's go. I don't think there's anything else I can do down here, so I'm going to beam straight up. Let's go out to space. Should be a shortcut to that, maybe. Might improve things. Okay, and then just head straight there. Auto navigate. Do it. How far is that going to take us? A long way. And therefore, as always, I will meet you there. Here we are coming up to the Vahar system. Extra points go to anyone that noticed I hadn't changed back to my new ship. I have now, don't worry, I cut that out. Let's start Mine Enemy. Merge pair. Captain, the Remans were targeting a magnesite mine in this area, but the list we recovered didn't have its exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all of the moons in this system are inhabited, and our sensors are being affected by the magnesite. We'll need to contact each moon to try to determine which one the Remans were actually targeting. Alright, let's do it. Wow, that's a weird one. Alright, where are we going first? Hail the first moon. You've stuck your nose into our business for the last time, Starfleet. Alright, so this was an Orion place then, obviously. Get rid of these guys pretty quick. Bam, 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 bam. Wow. Honestly, it's just so much fun. What a strong ship. Okay, so that was one moon then, that was easy. Let's go get this one next. Go get this next. Yeah. Because then we need to get to that one first anyway. Oh, magnesite ore. That's cool. That fits with the theme. Do, 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 do. This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed. If there was a voice there, I'd assume it was a Ferengi one. They're not very hospitable around here, are they? This is a dangerous area, and it's only gotten worse since the destruction of Romulus. It might be difficult to get someone to trust us. Let's just check the next moon, shall we? I'm going to assume they all trust us. Otherwise this episode isn't going very far. Hello my good friends, I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you're in the market for some high quality magnesite. We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please, transport to the surface. Alright, unfortunately the large amounts of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transport signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you? Okay. We're ready to beam down, let's do it. Oh, I've only taken one. It's got to be Tarsi. If I'm going to take just one person, it's got to be someone I can laugh at fighting. Right, let's do it. There's a lot of Remans around. Okay, query in the quarry. Domesticated Warrigal. Only 15 more years working. What did that say? Only 15 more years working in the mines and I'll have enough money to get off this rock. 15 more years? Wait, there are people shouting at each other as well. What's this? Save me. Can I help? Hello? Why is it not letting me do something? Okay. There are some unsavory types here. Interesting. Oh, is that Madran I've ran past? No. Let's do some talking. Please, have you seen my brother? Alright. So I've got some questions to ask. Tell me about your life here. My life? My life is unimportant. It's my brother. I can't find him. Alright, maybe I can help. How long has he been missing? I last saw him 2 days ago. Madran assigned both of us to work in the upper level of the mine. Toshin's drill bit broke and he needed a new one. I know I should have went with him. It's not safe to be in the mine alone. Now he's gone. Okay, why isn't it safe to be in the mine? There's a group of people down there who treat the mine like it's their own. I don't know why Madran tolerates them, but they make life miserable for the rest of us. They steal and they terrorise the weak. Once I saw them dragging a woman into the lower levels and I never saw her again. Wow. She wasn't the only one. Many people have disappeared. I thought if my brother and I kept our heads down that we would be safe, but maybe they took him. Murderers. If they kill my brother, I'll kill them all. Okay. Is there anything else I should know? If you go into the mine, watch for the silver spheres. There are creatures in the dark, devils. They are made of stone, nothing can hurt them, and their touch burns. What? Oh, is that the Horta? That's why one of the rewards is a Horta pet. I have seen them moving around in the tunnels. Anywhere you see the silver spheres, the monsters are not far away. Cool. Alright, I'm going to head back up this way because I missed one. So I'm just going to get that quickly. Oh, and then looks like the guy's there. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Rye. Why is it not letting me help that person? Did you need something? What are you doing here? It's a long story. After the destruction of Romulus, I joined a group of colonists looking for a new place to settle. We chose to form a new agrarian community on Virinat, a pastoral world on the edge of Romulan space. Our colony was attacked and destroyed. I managed to evade the attackers and get off-world with a small group of people. My luck ran out here, and I've been stuck ever since. What kind of work do you do? I'm a biochemist by trade. I specialise in hemocyanin. Hemocyanin? A division of hematology working with copper-based blood. On Virinat, I handled a lot of issues related to food compatibility and local biochemistry. These days, I mostly handle minor medical issues and nutritional deficiencies for the people living here. I managed to stay out of debt, but I can't afford passage off this moon, and I don't know how long that will last. Have you heard of anything strange locally? This whole mining facility is nothing but strange. That Ferengi Madran rides everyone hard to make a profit, but just when it looks like things will get too bad, he turns around and does something generous. Folks have occasionally disappeared, and not by leaving on a ship. People here for weeks and months will suddenly vanish. People talk about seeing strange things or being kept out of parts of the mine by the guards. There's something deeper in those mines, I'm sure of it. Alright, okay. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh, these are... Okay, so there's little groups of dogs out there. I guess that doesn't matter. Thought there was something interesting just popped up. Can I really not do anything to help this person? Why put this here if I can't do anything about it? Oh, I feel bad. Alright, let's go. Not that bad, obviously. One more person to talk to around the other side. Or two more people to talk to. And then we'll head into Madran. Ooh. I hope I haven't missed any of these. I forgot to scan. Good. Alright, let's talk to this guy first. What are these? Just refugees, alright. Jolan True, stranger. Have you always lived here? Silly question. My family and I have been here all of our lives. It's a hard life, but it's all I know. My mother used to tell me tales of the homeworld. She'd talk about the plazas in Rateg, or vacations she spent with her father on the shores of the Apnic Sea, and she would tell me about my father, who gave up his place in the military evacuation ship so she could live. He never knew he had a child. She would tell me these stories, and later, when she thought I was asleep, she would cry. Aww. Aww. Tell me about Madran. He charges us too much and pays too little. He is like everyone else in this world, out for himself. But he doesn't let us starve, and if a child needs medicine, they get it. Many here grumble and hate him, but I cannot. If I were in his position and his life was in my hands, can I say that I would act differently than he does? Interesting. Yes, you probably could. What can you tell me about this area? Stay in the settlement, don't go down into the mine, and whatever you do, don't leave this area. I do not wish you harm, stranger, and there are many dangers here. There is a group, they rule the mine, and they are dangerous. Even Madran fears them. If you avoid them, they will ignore you. Defy them, and they will turn on you. Last week, a good man died because he would not give them what they wanted. He was not the first. There are many monsters on this moon that you would be wise to avoid. Outside of the settlement, there are packs of wild animals. If you take a warrigal from its mother when it is very young, it can be tamed. If you wait too long, they are savage. Packs of wild warrigal roam the edges of our settlement. Often they prowl the refuse piles looking for scraps of food. A pack of warrigal could kill even a strong man. You must be careful when you are in their territory. Am I pronouncing it right? Warrigal. Warrigal. Maybe. They are not the only monsters here. The miners tell stories about creatures made of stone who can burn you to cinders. I have not seen one of these creatures myself, but I know that many people who enter the mine do not leave it. Yeah, that should be fine. Have you seen anyone suspicious around here? You're the first outsider I've seen in a long time. There's no reason for anyone to want to come here. Alright, let's go then. One more person to talk to, I think. Over here, right? And then Madran. And there should be another scanning thing up there somewhere. Hello, you. So you are just more refugees all stuck together? Okay. We don't see strangers here very often. What do you want? Tell me about your life. What can I say? We exist. Alright. I mine because there is nothing but rocks on this forsaken planet. If I am lucky, I dig enough ore to make my quota, and Madran pays me. If he pays me, I can eat and have a warm place to sleep. If we don't make our quotas, there's nothing. Even if I do have platinum, most of it goes to Madran to pay my debts, and the rest he takes in exchange for the supplies he imports. I would leave, but I owe too much to Madran to ever earn enough to buy my passage off of this place. Besides, where would I go? It seems a bit weird. Tell me about Madran. Every morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is curse that Ferengi's name. Madran found this moon about 2 years after the destruction of the homeworld. Most of our equipment was broken or useless. The supplies were gone and we were starving. After some negotiations, Madran and his contracts, and we had food. Madran had his contracts and we had food. We're supposed to be working with him, but he is the only one who benefits from our labour. Madran owns the only working ship here, so no supplies come in without him. He negotiates all of the ore contracts, so most of the latinum goes into his pocket, and he sets the prices for food, medicine and equipment. So everyone here owes him money, owes him more than we can ever repay. He owns us now. I hate him for that, but I can't live without him. Interesting. The Federation has sent aid. We want to help all Romulans. Or did you get help from the Empire? Let's do that. The Empire? Bah! What Empire? Our empire turned to dust with the loss of the homeworld. If you're rich or in the military, then maybe there is something. I hear that the people in Seela's shining city in the Rator system live quite well, as long as they obey her commands. For the rest of us, there is nothing but dust and regrets. I wonder if we'll ever get to see that city. That'd be cool. Alright, and the Federation has sent aid. We want to help all Romulans. I have heard this, but I have not seen that it is true. Are you going to go to every Romulan on every world and hand them bread? Because that is the only way that you can help all of us. The strong take from the weak. Seela and her ships are strong, the Tal Shiar is strong. Your aid goes to fill their bellies and heal their wounds, Starfleet, not mine. Oh. Alright, that kind of sucks. Makes me feel bad. Okay. I'm going to get this, and then I might... Can I talk to that merchant? Oh man, I messed all of that up. Still managed to get it. Wow. What can you do, merchant? Due to increases in demand, ration packs will now cost double. Interesting. Noskan bodyguards. Okay, so that would explain why they're not just beating him up. Some businessmen. Alright, let's talk to him. Man, my throat tonight. Alright, on behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Faha. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries, and I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business? Of course, I've heard you are an excellent source of magnesite. What makes your mine better than the others in the sector? Unfortunately, I cannot call this my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses figures into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need. That sounds awesome! Do you have any more information about the mines themselves? I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty and disagreeable business, and I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale? Thanks, but I'd like to take a look at the mines first. Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it. I just have a few questions before we conduct any business. I'll be back when I'm done. Alright. So Madran won't answer any questions about why the Remans might be targeting this place for fear of scaring us away from a possible sale. Perhaps if we ask some of the locals about what's going on here, they'll be able to provide more information. I just have. I've literally talked to all of them. Alright, there's more miners though. Alright, fair enough. There are more miners to talk to. Zoom in. Oh no, it is the same ones. I guess. Alright, let's try it out. Oh no, they are different. Ha! Alright. Me being silly. Let's talk to this miner. A Romulan survivor. Just a second while I cough though. Wow, that's been building up for a while. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't really talk at the moment. I have to finish the survey of the area so the miners can start working on a new mine shaft. Is there anything I can do to help? As much as I'd appreciate someone else to lug around this heavy equipment, it's all very delicate, and I'd only trust a capable scientist to help me. Science training is required to complete this optional objective. Okay, if I encounter someone who can help. Yeah, so I guess there's going to be a tactical and a engineer objective. Let's go talk to this one. A bullied refugee. Is he the bully? I can't talk to you, I can't talk to anyone. I'm on the run, and if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too. Is there anything I can do to help? So this is the tactical one. Lucky you, you're almost as scrawny as I am, and I haven't eaten in 2 days. Thanks, but I need a real fighter on my side. These guys will kill you, and I don't want your blood on my hands. If I encounter someone who can help, I'll send them your way. So I can't just use Tarsi then, that's interesting. I need this guy. Drill operator. Who's Romulan, I guess? I don't have time to talk to you right now. I need to repair this drill so I can make a living. Engineering, is there anything I can do to help? Not unless you know anything about laser induction coils. You don't by any chance know anything about laser induction coils, do you? As a matter of fact, I do. If I ask Madran for a replacement laser induction coil, he'll charge me 100 times what it's worth. He's the only one who brings supplies to this planet. I remember when we had regular contact with the homeworld, and my brother there would send a package of sweets for my children in every transport. Now, I can't dwell on the past. My problem is this broken drill. Alright. I have to fix it or I won't make quota. We salvage parts from old equipment and sometimes other people here will trade components, but this requires some specific components. If you think you can help me, I'll mark your map with the locations of some people who might have what we need. Okay. Alright, let's go. That's 3 people I need to go and talk to collect parts off, I guess. You first. You're an outsider here. Why should I trust you? I could give this spare part to someone who really needs it. Tell me this. How do you avoid breaking your drill bits when you hit a pocket of magnesite? Oh god, what? Increase the rotational speed of the drill bit. No, slow the rotational speed of the drill bit. Probably that. Use a diamond tip drill bit. Use water to decrease the friction. What? How do you avoid breaking your drill bits when you hit a pocket of magnesite? That one. Correct. Oh, I knew it. You obviously know your way around this equipment. I'm sorry. I thought you were just another one of Madran's lackeys. He controls every second of our lives. I can't work without him. And I can't eat without buying the food from him. So the pitiful wages he pays just end up back in his pocket. Take the part you need. We miners need to stick together. Thanks. Oh, wow, I need to get the other parts as well. I wonder if I'd tried the wrong one there, what would have happened? See, I knew that question about mining because I've watched Armageddon, so... Genius. Can I hear some shooting in the background? Wait, is it this guy? No, didn't think so. This guy. Romulan refugee. I have a few spare parts. I'm sure I have what you need to get the drill working again. Oh, that one was easy. And then this guy. Hello. I can't pay Madran right now, and if I can't pay my load fees... Hello? Captain, the minor things Madran sent us to... Well, I didn't even get to read it all and he ran away. You need to catch him and explain we aren't here for Latinum. Well, it's okay, we don't have to catch him, Reddy's stopped. You'll never catch me. No? I don't think so. You'll never catch me. Oh, this is just silly. Just talk. Alright. Don't hurt me. I don't have a Latinum now, but I can. Oh, Madran didn't send you here to break my kneecaps? I have a daughter in the Rotor system. I thought I could contact her to send me some Latinum, but Madran won't let me use the subspace array. You see, I owe him some money, and I didn't make my quota last month because I was sick, and... But that's life, isn't it? All you can do is try to hang on to whatever you have left. I'll give you the part you need. Take it, and I hope it solves your problem. Alright, easy. Go back to Drill Boy. I do love jumping around, but the animation isn't very good, is it? Really? Okay, thank you. With these parts I can fix this drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Madran will cut my pay again. I already owe him so much Latinum I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. I had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but at least I have a life. To answer your questions though, I don't know what makes this mine different from any other mine. The magnesite isn't any different. Maybe there are some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas, and I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. If you want to risk checking it out, that's your business. Well, I knew that anyway. That wasn't like new information really, was it? I guess that there might have been purer veins, but he doesn't know that. He's just guessing. That's weird. Not really new information. Increase profits. Alright, you want to go into the mine. Are you really interested in buying any magnesite, or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know some place you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information, but lately they've been more trouble than they're worth, and the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of Teferi space? Oh, I didn't. I'll take that information to heart. Okay, explore the magnesite mine. Let's do it. How do I get in there? I just go this way? Get away! Oh! Wait, I don't want to fight. Don't fight me. I don't want to hurt you. What just happened? Why is this guy chasing after me? And why can't I help people? Alright, either way, I'm going in the mine. Will it let me go in even with that guy chasing me? Yeah, good. Digging for answers. I wonder when we get to see some Horta. Wait. First things first. Hello? I think I'm getting slower at those, jeez. Alright. I need to explore the mine first then. There's someone to talk to over there. There's nothing in these corners. Am I being a bit too... Oh, leave now. Can I just talk to you? What do you want? He turned red, didn't he? I think. I'd like to enter this area. For you to get out of my way. I'd like to enter this area. This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you. I'm very likable. Just ask Madran. Maybe if you got to know me a little better, you'd learn to like me. I wonder if you'll like my weapon. Let's do the diplomacy one just because it's an option. I don't see why not. Madran, that big-eared money grubber doesn't know the first thing about what really happens here. All he does is collect the latinum and make the miners miserable. Maybe you should tell him what's going on here. This is more than a mine, isn't it? And I suppose he won't mind if you despair. Do that? You don't belong here and I'm done talking with you. Leave now or suffer the consequences. It's been a pleasure you wasting my time. Can I just go through? Oh, this is weird. So now I need to defeat hostile Romulans. I guess there was a way for me to get through then. Safely. Let's just kill some Romulans, I guess. Oh, he did come behind. Wait. Darcy? Oh, she is fighting. Good, get in there. Let me watch some of that. She's so cool. Green. Ooh. I can still talk to him. Alright, sorry. That was silly. Okay, let's get... Ooh, hello. Wow, that took ages to fire. Really don't like the exploit weapon I've got. Looking forward to changing that. Well, yeah, you'll do. You're a medic. Employing ambush. Come on, Tarsi, get in there. Oh, I thought he was dead already. Well, obviously he's a medic, so not as easy to kill. Alright, so examine campsite. Is this a campsite? What makes this a campsite? Captain, there are a series of pressure plates located in this area. They're low tech, but the Romulans may have had to resort to outdated security measures because of interferences from the magnesite veins in this cavern. The problem is that the magnesite is making our tricorders almost useless. If there's anything on this moon that the Remans would want to eliminate badly enough to use Thalaron weapons, it has to be here. We're going to have to figure out how to use the pressure plates to reveal whatever the Romulans are trying to hide. I suspect that we need to activate 2 of them to open the door. Alright. Oh, okay, so I need to get you to stand on one. Go. What? There you go. That was easy. Lock in positional coordinates. Okay, now what? And now I can just use it. Okay. Ooh. Cool. Was there anything back here for me to see? / do. No. Okay, let's go in. There is a hidden base then. Is this a Tau Shiar thing? I guess it must be.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there's a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There is
them.
much here you do not understand, Janek. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians! Their blood is on our hands!
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Well, she seems nice. Need to get to know her. Find a commander's access code. Alright, the analysts in this room look completely engaged in their work. I won't be surprised if we can sneak past them without being noticed. But I need an access code. Can I go to this one here, maybe? Okay, so it's a bit different sneaking past without them noticing and using the thing they're at to get an access code. Oh, okay. Oh well. Too late. Maybe I could have gone down here. Oh no, I can actually. Like, that's very involved in your work. I didn't expect that. Interesting. Okay, so this is... Oh, it did say something like logs on Klingon Empire or something. Observed from hollow feeds on Kronos. Chancellor Gembok facing increasing challenges from members of the High Council loyal to the House of Martok. Alliance between House of Gempok and the House of Duras is weak. Situation is highly exploitable. Recommend we seek agents on Kronos. Many members of discommendated House of Torg have been absorbed into House Duras. KDF leadership angered by High Council's mandate to work more closely with Klingon intelligence. Akiri forces in region massing under new leadership. Milani Dian seen entering home of Drex, son of Martog. Okay. Gorn push for representative on High Council rejected. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But not what I'm after. Can I... Well, I guess it does say where I need to go to get these answers. Are we going to make it past that guy? Can I go to that and use it? Oh.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeev has his way, we all will.
What's she doing? Is she going to kill them? Can I get up there and stop her from doing that? I don't want to fight her. I was hoping I could talk to her. Hello. Oh wow, he just placed a bomb. Whoa! What the hell is that? Wow! And that was a Thalaron mine she placed. Cool! No, well, she's definitely dead. Alright. Man, that is awesome. I want to get back in there and do that again. That's super cool. Do I actually have to go up there and fight her? I guess I do. I want to get in there and release the prisoners anyway. Or maybe I need to do that and the prisoners help me with the fight or something like that. Is that thing still up there? It is. Yeah, maybe the prisoners are going to come and help me now. We'll see. Yeah, here we are. I'm not sure how I'll do the fight without them, so that's good. Oh, that's the miner. I was going to say, maybe if I can pull her away from that turret, because that turret seemed to be what did most of the damage. Oh. Wow, okay, so you didn't have to get her very low. I wasn't that far off killing her then. Talk to her.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Riemann Resistance want to destroy this
The
base?
Riemans know about this base? Impossible. Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you. But it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here, nothing more. There are many targets those Riemann scum would find much more tempting.
So another diplomacy option. I'll need more than your word that this base is harmless as you say. Why I can't say we know each other too well for me to simply accept that, I don't know. Maybe that's if I'm playing through the Romulans. Maybe if I'm a Romulan guy, then this person would have come up as part of my storyline. Don't know. Or enough of these lies. Let's go for the diplomacy one.
Colonel Hakiv will want my blood for this, but take my security code. You can use it to access the control room. You'll find everything you're looking for there.
Okay, thank you very much. Find the base's control room. Can I jump off up here? I'll be annoyed if I can't. Woohoo! Okay, now I'm going to try and use this console. Oh. Oh, are you guys just going to run in and kill everybody? Yep. Oh well. Logs on Roman Empire, Tal'Dorei activity. What's that one? Starfleet Academy. Starfleet activity, not academy. It's kind of cool. True Way activity. Listening post Hephaestus. And the Borg. Alright, there's a bit of everything. That's good. So this is the command room, or will be, once I get down to it. Have I missed somewhere? These miners are going for it. Hopefully they don't despawn at any point, actually. Maybe I should get a move on. Yeah, I really do need a new exploit weapon. Oh, stop pressing it. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Hello.
How did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do and little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
Okay, reactor's going critical. We need to get out of here, but not before we find out what is so important to Kyiv. They'll destroy the base. Okay, so download Tal Shiar records. this going critical isn't going to destroy, like, other people, is it? I hope not. Like, the people on the surface are going to be safe, right? Can I go to the right here? It looks like there's people in there. Yeah, let's try it. I like testing these sort of timers to see if they're really sort of false timer mechanics. Find it interesting. Access console, yes please. Journal entries. Not reading all these. There's going to be loads. I am, however, getting that. I wonder what's down there. Oh, is it? Oh, that's the thing from the like the image for the start of the mission. Yeah, finally. I wondered if I was going to get to see any Horta. He just killed one, it looks like. There's one. Cool. Cool. Can I like hug it? Can I make friends with it? Is it my friend now? Hello. Alright. I guess that's it. I got an accolade. I don't know what for. There was no reason for me to come in here. Other than I'm stupid and I like to explore stuff. But if I hadn't gone in there, what would have happened? I just wouldn't have seen any Horta. I guess. A lot of things the miners have been saying would have made no sense. Let's go and see Commander Janek. It says I can hand in a quest with her. Or maybe I can just take her out of the mines, because she should be running, surely. Why is she just stood here?
You have...
Hello?
You have...
What? Now fighting again?
You
Talk
have
to
what
her.
you need. Now please, leave me...
Okay, fine. Let's just go. Come with me. Seemed weird that she reset a little bit there. Is that a bug? Can I call that a bug? I'm calling that a bug. Yeah, it'll do. Oh, my miners are killing her now. Sorry, Janek. You didn't deserve that. Good. Everybody else is out already. Tarsy's with me. Yes. Let's go. Ooh. That's a good little touch. Okay, confront Madran. I assume he didn't know about it. He was just as scared of the thugs down there as the others were. My mine! What have you done to my mine? There was an infestation of Tal Shiar spies in there. I just fumigated. I didn't do anything. It was the Tal Shiar cell you were sheltering. This one. Tal Shiar, I am shocked. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember that I have an exclusive contract. Stop with the lies, Madran. I know you knew who and what was down there. Do we think he did know? I don't know. I guess he did. And maybe I should have picked up on that. And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they are good neighbours. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in, and it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business. Do you know anything about what they recently discovered? Unfortunately, no. I'll admit I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janek and Hakiv were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakiv mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know the Tal Shiar take security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk to 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined. You've been a real help, Madran. Treat those miners well, Madran, or I'll be back. Say that. Madran doesn't seem to know much, Captain, or at least he's not willing to part with what information he knows without being paid. I don't think he can help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try our luck at decrypting the files we recovered from the Tal Shiar base. I'm sure that they will be more useful than anything Madran has to say. I agree. Let's do it. Oh man, there's a thing right behind me. Jeez. Oh. Blinding sunshine. Alright. So now I need to decipher Tal Shiar files in your ready room. I never did figure out how to go to my ready room. But apparently I can fly to it. Not sure how that works. It's just flying around in circles. Yep. Alright, stop. How do I get to my ready room? Let me find out. Okay, apparently it's quite obvious. It's visit the bridge. Visit Starship Bridge. So that's why I probably didn't spot it. Okay. Let's do that. And then go to my ready room. Ooh, it's a nice bridge. Cool. Alright, where's my ready room? I'm going to assume it's this one. Ah, good guess. Alright. Access library files. Decipher Tal Shiar files. 5 files uploaded. Fervor, plethora, precedence, reciprocity, and referendum. Alright. Oh man, I hope these aren't large text files. My throat's killing me. Fervor. File Fervor. Activities of note in Klingon space. Emperor Kales has been spotted in Breen space. Really? Chancellor Zhempok has a potential adversary in Jarod. The House of Torg was brought before the High Council for commendation by the House of Martok. And the Forces 3 Batleth tournament has a new champion. Okay. Analyze file structure. No anomalous data structure found in file. File is referenced by another file, reciprocity. Okay. Cross-reference with Starfleet records. Inaccuracy found. The House of Torg lost its seat on the Klingon High Council after evidence was revealed that House leaders collaborated with Romulans to attack the House of Martok. Okay. Change faulty information? Commendation to acts of treason. Okay. So I'm just going to do them in order. I wonder if that's something you got to do in all of them then. Okay, open file plethora. Notable activities in United Federation of Planets. Federation Embassy established on Defera Prime. Federation Council extends aid to Cardassia Prime and agrees to continue Defense Pact. Klingon/Federation peace talks disrupted on Regulus 4, and Vulcan Ambassador Sokath retires to Monastery on Pajem. Analyze. No anonymous data. Cross-reference with Starfleet records. Inaccuracy found. Yeah, he was an Undine infiltrator. I was there. I know that, so change it. Pajem, not Riser. Ambassador Sokath, Ambassador Worf, no. Retires to, exposed out. That one. Okay, so it updates detected in reciprocity. Okay, select new file again. Let's do precedence. Okay, so chain of command for Tal Shiar listening post Hephaestus Vahar, commanding officer Colonel Hakiv, executive officer Commander Janek, chief medical officer Lieutenant Livok, and chief engineering officer Lieutenant Tauris. Analyze it. Ooh, okay. Partial number sequence found in officer ID numbers. Numbers the sum of the previous 2. File is referenced by another file, reciprocity. Number is the sum of the previous 2. Okay. Change faulty information. And each number is the sum of the previous 2. So does it mean like 112 plus 35 should be 813? If so, that's not going to happen either way. Wait, let's check that again. Oh, I can't. Okay. Number is the sum of the previous two. V53. So that wouldn't be. Oh, that would actually be 55. Would be 34 plus 21. Okay. Whereas if I change 81321, 81521, that's not making a difference. 11235, 11285 makes no difference again. Okay, so that's the only one that would actually make something add up. Alright, apparently that's a weird one. Okay, shall I probably lead reciprocity to last then? Oh no, let's try it. Oh, okay. So it's a new file. That will be the last one then. Referendum. Notable actions in Romulan Senate. Senate votes to give Empress Sela power to override rulings of Imperial courts. Ambassador Jirok visits Sandoria. Riemann rebels attack transports in Iota Pavonis. And Senate ratifies new tax on dilithium. Analyze. No anomalous data. Cross-reference. Okay. Starfleet has no record of Ambassador Jirok visiting Andoria. So change that to... Oh, well, I don't know. Yes. Alright, did Vulcan work? So now we can open reciprocity. Analyze file structure. File is encrypted using a multivariable passkey that references the other files uploaded. Okay, apply passkey. Now it should be right. Update passkey is applied. Right, so I had to press it 4 times, that's all. I guess I should have gone to it every time and applied it. Wow. Alright, reciprocity. Secret Riemann base detected in the Dira system. Listening post Hephaestus has detected an increase in subspace communication and ship travelling to and from the Dira system. Analysis of the communications and ship traffic reveals patterns of obfuscation normally employed by Riemann forces. It's not obfuscation if it's something you always do. Okay. Tal Shiar forces then intercepted a ship leaving the Dira system and captured 47 Riemann civilians. The passengers and the crew were summarily executed. Alright. Wow. I just lost my space because I was so shocked. The passengers of the crew were summarily executed under orders of Colonel Hakiv, but the captain and the first officer were preserved for questioning. Under interrogation, the captain of the Riemann vessel provided a security key that could be used to decipher encrypted communications sent to the Dira system. The decrypted messages prove that there is a base in the area of space being used by the Riemann resistance. Recommendations. Tal Shiar ship should be sent to the Dira system immediately to capture this base and its inhabitants. Okay. So they're planning an attack. That's why they were attacking there. Perfect. Now I get it. All done. I can leave and then I need to go to... Oh, I need to actually travel back to her, do I? Alright. How do I leave ship interior? There we go. Not actually going to beam me up, is it? Well, I'm not beaming anywhere. Okay. Weird. Okay, so now I can... Can I just call it?
The Tal Shiar records you recovered showed that Hakiv and his forces have been targeting the Riemanns for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Thalaron weapons in the Fahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians, as well as a Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
Agreed.
Congratulations, Admiral.
There we go. And I've hit level 50, so I did go up another 2 levels. Wow. Alright, so that makes me a whole new level. I need to take a little step back here and decide what I'm going to do. I guess. Let's have a look at the episodes. So the next Romulan Mystery episode is Frozen, so that's the only one that I really want to be doing. What was that one Datan just tried to get me to do? Datan, Sphere of Influence. Is that in here somewhere? Is that the new Romulus one? No. Oh, that's the start of the Solonade Dyson Sphere. Alright, no, I'm not doing that. Got loads to do before then. No, we won't do that yet. Do I get the whole... oh, not this. Available. Cancel. Available. Do I get Admiral Quinn offering me promotions and stuff anymore? No, I guess not. Oh, that's a shame. I'm level 50. I leveled up. Show me some respect. At level 50, permission to buy the next rank of ships. Alright, so I think I'm going to go back to Space Dock and do a little bit of looking around. Before I do, I'll actually do my skill spending in the next episode. Yeah, so I'll do all of that and then I'll do my skill spending afterwards and do all the rest of the updates as well. So that'll be enough for this episode. That was Mine Enemy, which is there. That was Mine Enemy. Really cool, actually. Really quite good. I like the Horta inclusion. That was, come to think of it, had absolutely nothing to do with the storyline in the end, but it's just kind of cool that they threw that in there, like a throwback, and comes from my period of time, so that's good. Thoroughly enjoyable. I did like it. Again, another slight difference, more sort of reading, a lot more reading, which when you've got a sore throat isn't a great thing, but I still managed it and got through it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying, hope you will enjoy, but by far the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Trek Online.